What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Bluebird Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, former 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer Mikey Garcia calls out 8-division Filipino superstar boxing legend, former world champion and currently the WBA welterweight world champion Manny Pacquiao, right? Mikey Garcia says, I have the same set of skills that former legendary Mexican superstar iconic boxer Manuel Marquez has. And I could give Manny Pacquiao the same sort of set of troubles that Marquez did. And I believe I'm going to knock Manny Pacquiao out because I'm not going to let this opportunity slip away and get away from me. He says, I'm going to handle my business should I be awarded this fight. Believe that. And in the meantime, Cuban welterweight contender YORDENIS UGAS calls out Mikey Garcia as Mikey Garcia calls out Manny Pacquiao. YORDENIS UGAS was rumored and reported to possibly having a showdown with undefeated 3-division world champion, former undisputed junior welterweight world champion, and currently the WBO welterweight world champion, who's widely considered the best pound-for-pound boxer in the sport of boxing, Terrence Bud Crawford. But since another opportunity has arose for YORDENIS UGAS, right? YORDENIS UGAS competed for the WBC World Heavyweight Welterweight, Welterweight WBC World Championship against Showtime Sean Porter, who's two-time welterweight world champion, and he came up short in that bout. So he was reported to get an opportunity to face Terrence Crawford for Terrence Crawford's WBO title, right? But with that said, another opportunity came up for YORDENIS UGAS, right? And that's the vacant WBA regular championship he could fight for. And Mikey Garcia has been looking to become a 5-division world champion, right? And this seems to be the best route. He challenged undefeated unified WBC IBF welterweight world champion Errol the True Spence Jr., and he came up short, to say the least. He lost big time, right? And I give Mikey Garcia best opportunity and best chance is to fight for the vacant WBA welterweight title, because otherwise he have to go through Terrence Bud Crawford, which he has made it abundantly clear he has no interest in facing Terrence Crawford. He don't like how his style meshes with Terrence Crawford's style. He believes that Terrence Crawford utilizes too much movement, and he says that he believes it'll be a boring fight, so that's not a fight he's looking to make. Other than that, he already lost to Errol Spence. He will have to get the fight with Manny Pacquiao. Like Mikey Garcia stated, Manny Pacquiao is more his size, so it's like him competing at a smaller division in a smaller weight class if he fights Manny Pacquiao. He says, and he knows Manny Pacquiao will be there for his style because Manny Pacquiao is going to be aggressive and he could counter Manny Pacquiao, right? A la like Manuel Marquez did. So I've been telling you guys before, forever and a day, that I believe that Mikey Garcia likened his style to that of Manuel Marquez, right? And Marquez gave Manny Pacquiao tons and tons of trouble, all four fights. And Manuel Marquez is a 4-division world champion, right? So Mikey Garcia has a lot of similarities, but the difference is I just think that Marquez has better timing than Mikey Garcia. And he's just more natural as a counterpuncher than Mikey Garcia, in my opinion, right? So with that said, I definitely think that Marquez is the better fighter between Mikey Garcia and Manuel Marquez. Manuel Marquez has more educated footwork than Mikey Garcia, in my opinion. And he's more accurate than Mikey Garcia, right? Now, Mikey Garcia has a high ring generalship. He definitely has boxing skills. He has a lot of discipline, right? And he's very technical. So, yes, he does have that in his favor. And like I stated, he is a version of Marquez, but not as good as Manuel Marquez, right? So with that said, I think that, he's, planning the fight with Pacquiao and liking himself to Marquez and giving himself, the opportunity to beat Manny Pacquiao because Marquez had success and he likens himself to Marquez, right? But Yordenis Ugas, I still think that Manny Pacquiao beats Mikey Garcia. Because like I said, I don't think Mikey Garcia is as good as Juan Manuel Marquez. He's not as accurate as Juan Manuel Marquez, and his timing is not as good as Juan Manuel Marquez. And that's what you need to offset Manny Pacquiao. His is not that. It's not on the level of Juan Manuel Marquez. Mikey Garcia has accomplished a lot in the sport of boxing, but it's not on the level of Juan Manuel Marquez. So with that said, Yordenis Ugas would be the best route for Mikey Garcia to become a 5-division world champion. He fights Yordenis Ugas. That's for the vacant WBA title. He beats Yordenis Ugas. He becomes a 5-division world champion. Now, that in itself is a tough task because Yordenis Ugas is very big. He is as big as Errol Spence, maybe slightly bigger, and he is technical like Errol Spence. Now, he doesn't have the power. He doesn't have the educated feet like Errol Spence, and he doesn't have, the pedigree of Errol Spence. So Yordenis Ugas still is a tough challenge because he still is very big for Mikey Garcia. He is all of 5'9", 5'10", nearly 5'10", just like Errol Spence, right? He's very educated. He's very strong. He doesn't have the power of Errol Spence, though. So he fought Omar Figueroa Jr., and he was landing big, clean punches, and Omar Figueroa Jr. was still there. With the size difference between himself and Omar Figueroa, you would think that he would have been able to dispose of Omar Figueroa, but he wasn't able to do so. So with that said, this is the best chance for Mikey Garcia. And Yordenis Ugas said to Mikey Garcia after Mikey Garcia posted what he posted about Manny Pacquiao, Yordenis Ugas went behind him and said that you're looking to get a mega fight with Manny Pacquiao and you've done nothing at the welterweight division. Solidify yourself by beating me for the vacant WBA title, become a 5-division world champion, add another accomplishment to your resume, and then it'll be worth Manny Pacquiao's while to give you an opportunity. So I'm here for you to fight for the vacant WBA title. Like I told y'all, right? I told you the other day when I said that Yordenis Ugas will be, going a different route than fighting Terrence Crawford. I told you guys that, Yordenis Ugas is going to more than likely fight for the vacant WBA title. He is number 1 in the WBA ranking system. Number 2 is Danny Garcia, who's going to go the route of fighting Errol Spence. And number 3 is Mikey Garcia. So it just makes all the sense in the world that they get it on, right? So, and like I said, Mikey Garcia is completely focused and dedicated to becoming a 5-division world champion. This gives him his best opportunity to do so. And Yordenis Ugas said, let's make it happen. So I think the styles make fights. I think that Mikey Garcia thinks that he could do what Marquez has done with Manny Pacquiao, but I think that he's all wrong. I think that Yordenis Ugas and Mikey Garcia will be a great fight. It's going to be a great technical fight. I don't know how much action is going to be in the fight, but it's for a hardcore boxing fan and technical boxing is your thing, right? The sweet science, then that's going to be a great fight. So I think that Mikey Garcia has more power than Yordenis Ugas. I think he's more crafty than Yordenis Ugas. I think he has a better inside game than Yordenis Ugas, and I think he could possibly beat Yordenis Ugas and become a 5-division world champion. So that would be the route I suggest Mikey Garcia goes, because I think he barks up the tree with Manny Pacquiao, and I think he's going to get a rude awakening. I think he's misjudging how his skill set matches up with Manny Pacquiao, and Manny Pacquiao's going to win that fight, thus making Mikey Garcia irrelevant at that point in time, because he would have now failed at trying to become a welterweight 5-division world champion twice. And more than likely, should he lose to Manny Pacquiao, he's going to get dominated. It's not going to be a close split decision. It's going to be Mikey Garcia may get dropped in that fight. He doesn't have the most sturdiest chin in the world. He's not as quick as Manny Pacquiao. He definitely doesn't have the foot speed of Manny Pacquiao, and he doesn't have the power of Manny Pacquiao. And Manny Pacquiao is very awkward and uses some very difficult angles, and he's a load to deal with. So you have to have the foot speed and the accuracy and the timing to beat Manny Pacquiao, and Mikey Garcia doesn't have that. So I think that he will come up short big time against Manny Pacquiao, seeing his opportunity slip by the wayside to become a 5-division world champion. Because at that point in time, nobody else is going to want to see him in there with a Terrence Crawford or any of the other champions for that matter. Because they're going to go on to have a round robin with themselves, thus placing Mikey Garcia on the outside looking in and possibly dropping back down to junior welterweight, the 140-pound limit. So I think that he should definitely go the route of facing Yordenis Ugas. But let's see how this all plays out. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.